Despite the housing crisis that's been going on for years now, one local home builder seems to be staying busy. That's because VC Design and Build doesn't just build homes, they build homes the right way with the right touches in mind. Take a look.
This is a home that we have nearly complete, located out in Farmington, out in Bedford County, and it's a project that I really want folks to be able to see, because a lot of people, think about VC Design and Build as being a larger builder or doing commercial work, and or a lot of residential type of stuff. But this is a single-family home that we've recently completed, and we actually have 9 lots back in this section to build single-family homes on. And I'm really proud of this house because one of the things I always talk about is building from the customer's perspective. So when we build this house, I build it as if I'm personally going to live here. And I'm going to give you an example of one thing that means. If you look behind us, and I don't know if your camera guy can get this or not, but if you actually look behind us, when I first walked in this house when it was framed and there was nothing in here yet, I walked in this house and I felt like, wow, this wall is going to be a little closed in. And I didn't want it to be closed in. So I had my guys, take that wall out and actually build in that bay window, which gave us a lot more space, in this kitchen for your kitchen table, in different parts in here.
There's definitely a lot of light, and I definitely like the openness, the open floor plan, which is very popular these days, correct?
Yep, no doubt. I mean, I think you want to be able to be open and be able to flow and keep all your family and everything kind of together and in view. And in fact, on this particular home, we've got either 4 or 5 bedrooms in the whole house, and 4 of those are right here on this main level. Yes. So you don't have to basically go up or down any type of steps at all, which is really a great thing.
Well, I was amazed because when you see the front of the house, you don't realize just how big it is. Yeah. Until you get inside the house, and that's why we're telling you that you really need to come and check out the house and the properties in general, because you won't believe it until you see it.
Yeah, I agree with that, and that's actually something else that's kind of important to me. Is I think being a little modest with how you build is not necessarily a bad thing. So I don't know how much of a facade I need to put from the road. It needs to be very appealable, and I think you probably saw the shot of the house. It's a really good looking house. But really, the detail needs to go inside the house because that's where we live.
Any other? Do you want to talk about the kitchen, or
yeah, let's do that.
Just follow you.
Okay. Well, obviously we have granite countertops and such in the kitchen, but something else that I like to do, and I did in this house, is we actually put in place an induction stove. So if I turn this on, we can actually heat this pan, and we could boil water in 90 seconds. Wow. But once this pan was moved, I can touch that burner, and there's no heat there. At all, right? It's basically only heats the pan. So that's a great thing. Again, if I have children in the first place, kids want to do is reach up, they burn their hands, or if I have someone elderly who doesn't have as much feel, they could burn their hands. So this is something that we think is pretty good.
So safety very important with your home.
Safety is very, very important, and even to that end, we always do a soft closed drawer in there, so someone's not going to be able to slam their finger in there. It's going to catch it, before it closes. Those types of things.
Okay. Well, kitchens are pretty much. You see all the shows on the networks and everything, and the kitchen is the main room that everyone's interested in. So you've done a really nice, well appointed, very nice.
Yep, thank you very much. And even something from a design standpoint, we all like an open kitchen, which this is obviously open to the main area, but it still gives me a little bit of privacy back here. Right. So if I've got some dishes, on the stove and folks come in, they don't necessarily have to see, all of my dirty pots and pans before I can get things cleaned up. So, good, open, and smart design, but I think smart is probably one of the key words there.
So what should people, for anyone who wants to come and say, maybe look at this property in particular, or any of the future homes that you're going to be building, what should they do?
Yep, well, they should go to our website at vcdesignandbuild.com, and they can certainly get our contact information there, or they can call me anytime at 477-5033, and that actually rings right through to my cell phone. It's area code 434-477-5033, and we'd be happy to bring them out and show them any of the properties that we have. And we also can custom build. We can design any home from scratch, and I really like doing that because the lot really has, the type of lot that you're going to build on really has a lot to do with the type of home that you should build, on that lot. So you kind of need to start with one or the other, either a home plan and then let me pick the lot to match that home, or the lot and then let me design a home that's efficient, to go on that particular lot.
Let me tell you, Vince really knows this business, and it takes pride in everything that he builds or designs. So check them out if you're interested, VC Design and Build, and they are right here in Lynchburg.